Hey guys, this week's cosplay is Alice Liddell from the iconic video game Alice in Madness Returns. If you haven't seen anything about it, are you living under a rock? Do you use the internet? And do you know heat? Because I don't think you do. Most commonly, people will cosplay her blue dress when she first goes to Wonderland, but I decided to switch it up and do her crusty, dusty Victorian London orphan outfit instead, just because, I don't know. I just wanted to switch it up a little bit, and I haven't seen people make this cosplay, so I decided I'll be the first. So yes, let's get our traumatized orphan on. Oh, if you don't know why I'm saying that, in the video game, Alice's parents died in a fire, so she lives in an orphanage. Yeah. Here's everything we're gonna need for this cosplay. Black boots or shoes with buckles on them, or you can make your own buckles, which is what I'm gonna do. Black tights or socks, a long brown skirt, a white apron, checker patterned ribbon, or you can make your own, just how I'm doing it, a black and white striped long sleeve, and dirt, or makeshift dirt. What I'm gonna end up doing is using a mixture of paint and water and a sponge to like dirty up her whole outfit, just so we can look stinky and like we don't bathe. And then obviously you're gonna need a wig if your hair doesn't look like hers, but I can kind of like make my hair look short. So yes, I'm really excited to purposely be dirty and crusty, and I think it's gonna be beautiful. This outfit of hers is underrated and it's low-key heat. I'm excited to bring her to life. Gonna go thrifting, let you know what I find. First, I found these brown boot shoes. Whoa, brown? Girl. I found these black, just such a mess. I got these black boots, and I'm just gonna make my own buckles and put them on there for the low price of $10.25. Then I found this brown skirt. It's absolutely perfect for the low price. Oh, just kidding, not so low. For the not so low price of $9.49. Thrifting is not the same. Then after searching and searching and searching, I found this perfect undershirt. It's gonna do so nicely. And then for apron, I could not find an apron anywhere. Like, how hard is it to find an apron? And I was noticing the neckline of her apron is pretty unique. Most aprons aren't shaped like that. So I decided to make my own. We got 2 yards, I'm sorry, it's mirrored. We got 2 yards of fabric from Walmart. I decided to go with a cream color instead of white, just so it gives us that dirtied, smoky, polluted air look. So this will be perfect. Then for the black and white checkers going across her apron, I decided to get this cream colored ribbon that matches the fabric I'm using for the apron, and I'm gonna paint the black checkers on here. For her makeup, she's just kind of crusty and dusty. She has eye bags, she looks dirty, her eyes are green, mine are not, but no one needs to know about that. And I also feel like I kind of look like her if I just like look traumatized a little bit. Let's get to sewing everything. This is gonna be fun, and my mommy's gonna help me. So you guys are gonna meet my mommy. I just tried everything on. It's hard to show you because these videos are filmed the wrong way to show you what an outfit looks like, but this is, let me fit in here. This is what we got going. What we're gonna have to do is obviously sew the apron. I'm also gonna add buckles to these shoes. So it's really a pretty simple problem. Oh yeah, and this skirt is, the waist is too big, so we're gonna have to sew her in a little bit. Let's go make our apron. Okay, so here we're just measuring everything out, taking measurements on me, and then sketching it out on the apron so that everything is perfect and looks how her apron does. Our little reference photo, we're just sketching everything out. We did the apron in 3 separate pieces, so we did like the top piece, like the shirt basically, with the waistband, and then the apron skirt, and then sewed it all together at the end. So here we are just cutting out all our pieces of fabric. I also decided to take in the striped shirt a little bit because it was just baggy and creating a lot of excess when I was tucking it into the brown skirt. And it looks pretty tight on her in the game, so I just took her in a little, snatched her. This is the waistband that I'm doing that turns into the big bow in the back. It's inside out, so I'm just doing like a little 1/4 inch stitch and then flip it inside out, and we did the exact same thing for the top piece. Yes, flip her inside out. We did a gathering stitch at the top of the apron skirt so that it kind of has that like aprony, clothy, looks more realistic rather than just a piece of cloth. And then my mom helped me sew all 3 pieces together, and it was so perfect. I really recommend doing it this way if you want it to look game accurate. Then I used some foam to make the little buckles, which is probably not the best way to do it, but hey, it worked. So painted those gray. I used bobby pins to clip them onto the shoes. I didn't want to ruin these shoes because they're cute and I'll probably wear them outside of this. So I shortened these little bobby pins so that they would actually fit behind the buckles. Yes, with a little wire cutter, which was, it would not cut. I don't know why bobby pins are so hard to cut. Literally for what? For what? So after a bunch of trial and error, I finally had the right pieces and I just hot glued them to the back. This one I actually hot glued over the buckle, which is the exact purpose of cutting them was so that wouldn't happen, so I was dumb, but it's okay. Here they are all finished, and I could just slide them right onto the shoe on that little strap if you can see it, and then I could just slide them off and reuse the shoe. And then I checkered the ribbon myself and then hot glued it onto the skirt little by little so that I could like hot glue it over all the ripples and the creases so that it didn't just look like plastered on there, so it would actually look like it's like part of the apron. So it was kind of a slow, long process, but I think being thorough really pays off in the end. Here I am, just hot gluing and hot gluing. Here's little Rocky, my baby Rocky. That's my white crusty dog. He's my favorite, and he's a fossil because he's like 14. Yeah, so we're just doing this, trimming it, making it all look right, and then that's when we're gonna, so here it is. And then I took some burnt sienna and some black paint, mixed them up with, really watered them down so that I could just layer it. This was a little practice thing. Took a little sponge, practiced on my little scrap fabric, and then just patted it all over the apron. It looks a lot darker when it's wet. So just like keep that in mind if you decide to use this method. I also would like flick and splash some paint on there so it looks like dirt just like found its way to the apron. I don't know. Just using all these different methods. And then I actually took some charcoal from our fire out in the backyard, and I would smear it on my finger and then smear it on the apron. And this works a lot better when it's dry, which I did not realize until much later. So honestly, I would do all the brown first and then let the apron dry and then use your finger and smear charcoal on it. I also used it to shade parts of the apron. A little bit of shading, a little bit of painting, lots of different methods. I put a lot more charcoal at the end because in the reference photo, it's the ends of her apron are super, super dirty. So here I am doing all that, and my fingers were a mess. I look like a maniac right now. I just caught myself doing this. Like, what? Why am I moving with such urgency? I'm also using the charcoal for shading, like this, like these lines in her waistband. Painting with it a little bit. I also dirtied the sleeves of her shirt a lot too. No point in doing the front of it because the apron covers it anyway, so don't waste your time doing that. So here was the apron before we added any details, and here's after. It's wet, so it looks extremely dark right now, but then the next morning it looked perfect, perfect, perfect. I was so, so happy with the results. I ate again. Hello, gorgeous. It's makeup time. This is my reference photo. Tired, pale, dead inside, maybe a little pissed off. She's still fucking with some eyeliner and lashes. So, I'm happy. So, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna darken my eyebrows, get that angry, pissed off orphan eyebrow arch. Maybe use a little concealer to make myself look a little bit more dead and pale, even though I'm already kind of corpsey. Gotta make our eyes look sunken in. Pale ass lips. The whole thing. Let's do it. Let's fucking go, you guys. Smash that subscribe button if you're ready to make ourselves look like a mentally ill orphan. Also, there's a lady arching her shit in the back of this picture that I'm using. Okay, baddie? Pusheen coffee. Okay, just to be oh so sweet and caring, I'm gonna do my makeup in front of my window so that you guys can actually see. I'm gonna start with her eyebrows. Those arched ass, angry ass brows. Oh! Okay. Okay, this will look right when everything else is done. Oh my god, how do I keep fucking it up like that? Oh. Now we're gonna make it look like we got punched in the eye. A little bit of brown. Maybe a little bit of purple so we look a little bruised. Yes. Exactly. Waterline and mascara. I'm gonna do a transition. Ready? Yeah. Okay, actually I'm kidding. I didn't do my lashes yet because I'm gonna add some concealer and just make myself look a little bit more washed out, which is saying a lot for me because I'm literally so fucking pale, but you know that works out for sometimes. Okay, last time. Let's do it again. I'm her. However, I'm noticing this is giving her Wonderland outfit. Oh, it's not giving raggedy, so I think it's my hair, honestly. We literally have the exact same hair. Shit. Okay, so we're leaning one way and I want to lean another. I'm just too hot and too sexy. The outfit. 1 second. I made a bunch of TikToks and now I'm just rotting in bed like this. Very in character. Yes, this is it. Okay, let me actually get up so you can see the cosplay. Alright, y'all, here it is. It's perfect, it's gorgeous. Oh, let me put my shoes on. Here are my shoesies. They're gorgeous. The buckles are extremely fake and flimsy, but from far away, you would never know that. Here's my apron on. Absolutely perfect. Yes, it's honestly really hard to show cosplay on camera because it's landscape. So this is just a shameless plug to just go follow my TikTok. If you want to really see the cosplay in its element, TikTok, my TikTok. My TikTok, yes. Go follow it. So yeah, this is how I made everything. Cheap, so cheap. Okay, here we go. The shoes were $10.25, the skirt was $9.49, the shirt was $3.99, the fabric was $5.64, and the ribbon was $1.29. So in total, I spent this much money. Just a little over $30 for all this? Are you serious? And that's how it's done, you guys. I'm really trying my best to show it off. This This is so awkward. Incredible. Incredible! And I could not have done it without my mommy. Aww. She knew all the sewing tips and tricks for making this apron look good that I definitely did not know. Here's the apron up close in all its glory. All its dirty, crusty, smelly glory. I actually did not add white stitching to this because by the time I was done with all this, I did not want to do that. This cosplay is definitely a lot of crafting and customizing. You can't just like buy it. I mean, you probably could, but there's a lot of crafting that went into this and it was so much fun. So if you're a crafty girl or a boy or they, I think you would really love doing an Alice cosplay. I also hardly ever see this outfit done for her. So come on, you guys, let's jumble up the mix a little bit. Get a little crazy. As always, go follow my TikTok. You could follow my Instagram too. It's less interesting. I don't post super cool stuff there. I mean, my stories are kind of funny and silly, but if anything, follow my TikTok. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna go now. I'll see you guys next week with whatever it is I decide to pull, because right now I have no clue. So thank you so much for watching. If you follow along with this cosplay, make your own, please tag me or send it to me or whatever. I want to see what you guys create. I need to see. So okay, love you, love you, love you.